Now, if you live in Gauteng, there's probably one question on your mind most of the time. When is it going to rain? The dry, dusty weather of the past few weeks has become almost unbearable. Well, from tomorrow, we're in for some changes, not only in Gauteng, but across the country as well. And let's get details now from forecaster Luthando Masimini of the SA Weather Service. Thank you so much for your time this evening. So, am I going to be put out of my misery tomorrow with rain in Gauteng?
Yes, good evening to the listeners and the viewers. We are now in spring. It's now starting to promise that we are going to get rain, as summer is our rain season. But as such, there's not much to expect at this stage, though there are some areas within in the country that are affected more so, like the Free State, the Eastern Cape and the KZN areas. That's where most of the rainfall is happening. As for tonight, we have started to widespread showers and thunder showers there, and is happening as we are speaking now. We also issued out a warning that is for the areas I've mentioned, the eastern part of the Eastern Cape, the greater part of the KZN, that's central and southern parts, as well as the northeastern parts of the Free State. But that system is slowly moving out eastwards. The chances becoming lesser as the night continues for the Free State side. As for the case for us here in Gauteng, we did give a 30%. Not much really at this stage to expect from that. Probably a few drops we should expect this evening lasting for a very short period of time. But there's nothing really to send home on that one. And tomorrow we are still expecting 30% for Gauteng. But for the Eastern Free State, again, for the areas I've mentioned where where most of the rain is occurring, we're still expecting more that side, which is a 60 to 80%, with the warnings again issued for tomorrow, more so for the eastern part of the Eastern Cape, the central and southern KZN. There's lots of rainfall that they are receiving at this stage from the system itself. Not much. Free State still also expecting something tomorrow, but a little bit more, a bit of a relief later there.
All right.
That is tomorrow.
So it sounds like I'm not going to be put out of my misery yet in Gauteng. There's a small chance of showers, but the bigger areas are KwaZulu-Natal, Free State, Eastern Cape. And you say some warnings in KwaZulu-Natal for what? For flooding?
Yes, that's for flooding. At this stage, we gave for the eastern part of the Eastern Cape for some severe thunderstorms. There's been quite a few thunderstorms that we've been monitoring this afternoon, which may be accompanied by a bit of wind and some large amounts of small hail. Those are the situations associated with the severe thunderstorms themselves. And for the Eastern Cape and the KZN, it's more so for disruptive rainfall. It's more rainfall that is going to affect the eastern parts.
And what about areas such as the Western Cape? Can they start to really look forward to spring coming through now?
The Western Cape, basically, it is more of a winter rain region. So at this time of the year, there's not really much to expect from there. But that doesn't exclude when we have some of those big systems like cut-off lows or so. But at this stage, the scope of forecasting, which we focus more on the next 7 to 10 days, there's nothing much that they are expecting, except for some few cold fronts that will now and again pass through and maybe give them a few showers or so, but not as the winter systems that have been visiting them at this stage.
So Gauteng, when can we look forward to proper rain? Is it probably only in October?
Yeah, we are in the season at this stage. It's just a matter of when is the next big system that's coming, which as I indicated, in the scope of the next 7 days, we're not really seeing much from that. But according to our climate outlook, we should expect a good rain, as the indications from the models are suggesting that the northeastern parts of the country should be looking above normal rainfall situations.
All right. Well, thank you very much for that update. Not the news I was hoping for. I would want a lot more drenching rain in Gauteng, but maybe we'll be lucky. And thank you also for reminding us of those warnings where rain could be less of a blessing and more of a problem in certain parts of KwaZulu-Natal. Thank you very much for your time this evening. Forecaster Luthando Masimini of the SA Weather Service there.